on the Seattle Seahawks. Here's the kicker, Jason Myers, to get this one started. And off we go from Seattle. And it's a pretty good return here as he'll get this up to the 29. Now Hall to start the drive. And he's got room. And he'll go down right around the 47 this time. An excellent way to start the drive there, 18 yards. A big hitter to start the drive has him up near midfield here for 1st and 10. On 1st down, right back to Hall. And he is met in his tracks behind the line of scrimmage. So after the loss of a yard, they'll look to push forward here on 2nd down and 11. Now a play fake. Rodgers. Pressure comes. He's taken down by the Seahawk defense. Multiple players combined for their team's first sack of the game. Now on 3rd and long, they'll look to throw. Throw right side, caught by Davis. And he'll be taken down, but he does have 1st down yardage. A big 3rd down pickup of 20 yards. From their own 40 to the other 40. The gain of 20 leads to 1st and 10. Now this throw caught left side. And all the way in. Touchdown, New York. Garrett Wilson, 40 yards. And the Jets will jump on top with the game's first score here this afternoon. Zerline good with a PAT. And that makes the score 7-0. Now after the touchdown, it's Zerline. He'll kick it away. And a fair catch signaled for and taken successfully.
The Seahawks take over 1st and 10 at their own 25-yard line.
Now Smith and the Seahawks going to come up 1st and 10 at their 25-yard line. Throwing now is Geno. And that one drops down, incomplete. Good coverage there, forced the ball free, and it's 2nd down.
Well, that was his first target of the game, and it's going to take at least one more target to get him on the board. Took a nice substantial hit to jar that catch loose from him. Incomplete pass.
An incomplete pass leads to 2nd and 10 from the 25. Now Geno. He's got him in, complete. And he's going to be out of bounds, but not before he takes it inside the 40. And a penalty accepted, and they move the ball forward. Now here's a timeout defensively. Defensive timeout called by the Jets. They'll have 2 remaining as we step aside here in this first quarter. So 1st and 10 now from the 30.
Hey, let's go Sunday. Tuesday.
Now it's Smith. Oh, he rifles one, and that's going to be intercepted. Picked off by the linebacker, C.J. Mosley. Now the return here is stopped at the 35-yard line. And right side, they're going to go option here. And he'll be taken down at the 34. 2 yards the gain on the keeper, and it's second down.
2 yards on the pickup. It's second and 8.
On second down, a run to Hall. And a short gain down to about the 33. Well, good field position to start the drive, but under the gun now here on 3rd and 8. And the Seahawk defense gets to him, and they bring him down.
How about corner Kobe Bryant coming in to make the send?
And how about this? 4th and long, and they're going to go for it. Rodgers going to throw. Taking a deep shot here for Hardman. And this is taken in at the 5. And he'll be taken down, but he does have first down yardage. 4th down conversion plays, you usually think 1, 2, 3 yards, maybe 10. Not there. What a huge pickup as the Sticks make a drastic shift forward. They'll run with Hall. And just a short gain that time as they're able to get him down. Now Rodgers throwing on second down.
And check down, complete to Hall.
And he'll actually lose a little bit of yardage here. Back to the 2. The Seattle defense, they haven't broken yet. And he is in. Touchdown, New York.
Breece Hall
taking it in from 2 yards out.
And the Jets are off to a 13-0 first quarter lead.
They've got to be thrilled on the road right now. Touchdown, turnover, touchdown, and quickly trying to make it 14-0.
Yeah, and mentioned it already. On the road, to be able to go into someone else's house and establish a start like that, obviously your confidence rises in a big way, and you're putting some doubt in their minds.
Zuerlein connects on the extra point, and that'll make the score 14-0. Now after the touchdown, it's Zuerlein. He'll kick it away.
And coming out of the end zone, D. Eskridge. And no chance to get away as they'll get him down at about the 17-yard line.
Seahawks take over 1st and 10 at their own 17-yard line.
Here's the Seattle offense ready to get this drive underway.
Charles, it's kind of gut check time. Look, I know it's early first quarter, just their second drive of the game, but they've already thrown the interception, given up the score. You're down double digits. They got to figure out something.
And that's caught inside the 30. Big connection on that one. 58 yards. 14-0 the score. This is the NFL on EA Sports. Now Geno on first down. Touchdown! Tyler Lockett, 25 yards for the touchdown.
And the Seahawks have cut it back within a score. A nice connection there, finding his target, and that'll put 6 up on the board.
Just like they drew it up in their playbook and reiterated it on the sidelines, right? Perfect route, a good throw, and the defense, they had no answer for that right there.
Jason Myers now for the extra point. And that one makes it 14-7. And after the touchdown, here's Myers to boot it away. And he is out of bounds as they'll start up past the 30.
The Jets take over first and 10 at their own 33-yard line.
The New York offense taking over for their next possession.
So for this offense, Charles, remember, drive 1 made it to the end zone. Drive 2 resulted in a touchdown as well. Now they'll try to make it 3 for 3.
Yeah, and you know, they told us all week that this was the plan and this is what they wanted to execute, but did they really believe it would happen this well, this efficiently? I know they'll take.
There he goes, left side.
Finding room at midfield. Down the left sideline.
And down to the 28-yard line. So now then, the big play has him all the way inside the 30 now, 1st and 10. Now Rodgers. Under a heavy rush, and down he goes. They come up on 2nd and long, and the pass protection just has not been there this afternoon.
Hall on a give up the middle.
And he'll be taken down at the 34. And they only get a yard back there. They'll be left with a 3rd down and long. To throw, it's Rodgers. Hard throw, incomplete.
I feel like my man, old Mo, momentum might be changing jerseys right now. How about what they just got done? They scored a touchdown their last drive. Now here's a 3 and out. Maybe momentum's getting ready to creep to the other sideline.
This offense converted once on 4th down earlier. Now they're out there again to try once more. They'll go for it. It's Rodgers. He's got his man. That's Hardman. And he is going to have a Jets 1st down. And they convert in style right there. A big play on 4th and long. Into the red zone. It's Rodgers. And he's got it. And the Jets are going to have a 1st and goal coming up as the tackle made at the 3-yard line.
Just picking up yardage in bunches here these last few plays. They have moved right down the field, and just like that, they're going to be set up with a 1st and goal.
We've hit the 2-minute mark of the 2nd quarter, 14-7. Two big plays in succession. Not sure this D knows what hit him, but now they got to get ready. It's 1st and goal. Rodgers throwing quickly out wide. They call it no gain there on the 1st down play.
If you're a wide receiver and they call a screen pass, you're counting on some people being out in front of you blocking. But that play was well diagnosed by the guys on the defensive side of the ball. And they got there and swarmed.
And he's going to take it in for a Jets touchdown. Breece Hall with his 2nd touchdown here in this 1st half. And the Jets go up by 2 touchdowns.
Well, CD, that's his 2nd touchdown already. And how about this offense? 3 drives, 3 touchdowns.
An absolute total team effort right now. And let's face it, I don't think he's done. We're still in the 1st half. There's a lot of time left to go. I don't know what they're going to do on the other side trying to slow him down. But right now, he's feeling it.
Now after the touchdown, it's Zuerlein. He'll kick it away. Right after the touchdown to extend their lead, now maybe opening the door a little bit there by allowing starting field position at the 40. Good starting field position for them as they come up 1st and 10 at the 41-yard line.
Straight ahead running. Here's Dallas.
Give the tackle that time to Jordan Whitehead. Clock running, and the Seahawks, they're running too, trying to speed up to the line of scrimmage. Off of play action, here's Smith. He lets it fly for Lockett. And this is caught. Touchdown, Seahawks. Tyler Lockett. 2 catches, 2 touchdowns here so far.
And the Seahawks are able to strike quickly here as they are in for 6. Only the 2 catches for him thus far, CD, but both of them have resulted in touchdowns.
And I think he's on the bench right now, Brandon, smiling at his position coach and telling him, all those times you talked this about efficiency, I'm living it right now.
And after the touchdown, here's Myers to boot it away.
And they're going to start this drive in pretty good shape up past the 30. The New York offense taking over for their next possession. It was still more than a minute to go in the half. Time to try to mount a drive.
And I would think that they would have to. This is today's NFL. You got to push it whenever you get an opportunity. You could never have enough points with the high-powered offenses that you face. And analytics will tell you, try and score when given the opportunity.
Now this one complete downfield on the left side. 23 yards the pickup there.
Good work there. You're going to see on play action, they run an out route with the receiver on the outside and let the tight end work the seam in the area beyond him. A great concept, and it leads to a first down.
Right now, you got 58.
On 1st and 10, it's Hall.
This will be stopped about 2 yards shy of the marker. 8-yard gain, 2nd and 2.
That's a really nice job by them picking up the run blitz and detecting it and blocking it and turning it into a nice run. And a lot of times you think if you blitz a running play, you're going to smother it. But a lot of the blitzers, they come in a little bit high. They don't have great leverage, and they're easily blocked and turned to the side.
That's caught left side by Hardman. The Jets going to go ahead and use their final timeout as they get it right at the 32nd mark of this first half. On play action, now Rodgers.
Rotates Hardman for another catch.
And he gets it down a yard or 2 shy of the 30 before he's out of bounds. Back-to-back receptions for him, and it's another first down.
And that's how you pick up a first down. Not only does he make the catch, but has enough body control to get his feet down inbounds, toe-tapping and dragging to make sure he gets it done.
And the result here, a pickup of 8. Leaves him with 2 to go on 2nd down. And again, it's Rodgers.
He's got Wilson, and that's a Jets touchdown.
A great effort there in the final seconds of the first half.
And the Jets will extend their lead here just before halftime.
Zerline good with a PAT. And the lead now up to 14.
Maybe time for one play on offense. 7 seconds to go in the half as the kick is away. From the end zone, here comes Eskridge. And he'll be stopped right around where he would have been had he gone down to a knee. Maybe a yard shy of there at the 24.
The final shot here before break. Smith.
Oh, everything falling apart now. Another one intercepted. Sauce Gardner picks it off. He's on his way. And he will be brought down on what will be the final play of this first half.
That's it for the first half. 2 more quarters to go. We'll have plenty more to see after the break. We welcome you back live now inside the booth alongside Charles Davis. I'm Brandon Gordon, set and ready to rock for the third quarter. The Seahawks trailing, but they will have possession first here as we resume action in the third quarter. On the return, it's Eskridge, and he'll bring it out. And he'll be out of bounds here just past the 20-yard line.
The Seahawks take over first and 10 at their own 22-yard line.
Coming to the line here to begin their next drive, the Seahawks offense.
This offense, Charles, had a strong first half throwing the football, at least in terms of yardage, but that hasn't translated so far on the scoreboard as they begin the third quarter here, trailing and looking for a little momentum.
Yeah, you're right about that because, let's face it, in the first half, most of their focus was in the passing game. And to their credit, resulted in a healthy amount of yardage. So I would think that at halftime, they're going to anticipate that defense loosening up a little bit to try and cover the passing lanes. They've got to get the running game going, and there should be some gaps to run through now.
Smith on first down.
As it complete to Jackson Smith and Jigba.
They're going to hurry back to the line now.
Smith here, an audible at the line.
Geno now to throw. And he takes a shot on the release as this will be incomplete.
Partner, what we're seeing so far is the defense is certainly coordinated. Both levels doing their jobs in tandem. The back helping the front helping the back. The pressure got home on that last play and forced him to try and throw through contact and short of the sticks.
And that's going to be another first down as the tackle made at the Jets' 25-yard line. Well, they were in search of a short gain on third down, and they wind up nabbing over 20 yards.
First and 10 at the 25-yard line.
They'll run on first down with Dallas.
And he will reach the 5-yard line before going out of bounds. Chewing up big yardage. Another nice gain there. This one goes for 20. First and goal, and they got to be thinking a chance to get right back into this football game. Here's Smith. End zone caught. Touchdown, Seattle. Noah Fant, a 5-yard touchdown.
And the Seahawks are back within a score.
Myers connects on the PAT, and they're within 7 now at 28-21. And after the touchdown, here's Myers to boot it away.
And they've got it up past the 35, so pretty good starting field position.
At their own 36-yard line.
Jets offense coming up now to start their next drive.
And maybe some renewed pressure on this unit following the touchdown a moment ago. It's back to a one-score game.
And because of that pressure,
he tries to force it in, and it's intercepted. Tariq Woolen picks it.
And the return this time will go out to the 42-yard line.
Brandon, this is a veteran quarterback back there. He should know better than to make a throw like this. This is definitely not his best ball, and I think he knew this was trouble the second it was leaving his hand.
After the interception, here's Smith.
That's complete to his running back, Dallas.
And he'll go out of bounds after taking it a little further down inside the 40.
Caught that look from you there, partner. I think we're on the same page on that one. Just his first catch. I think we both thought he'd be a little more active in the passing game. Let's see if that's the start of them trying to get the ball to him a little bit more here in the second half.
Now left side, a completion to his tight end. A gain of 28 yards there and give him a first down. And quickly they get to the line. On first and 10, Smith. Under pressure, and he'll go down. Back at the the 26-yard line.
Finally hauled down for the first time this game. Multiple defenders in there to drop him.
Okay, I'm not sure you could actually draw up a better pass rush than that one right there. Nowhere to go outside. He had to keep backing up and backing up and backing up. Eventually dropped for a huge loss.
Under pressure, and they got to him again.
The former third overall pick, Quentin Williams, there to bring him down.
Need something from deep in the bag of tricks here after first and second down went backwards. It's third and very long.
That complete to Smith-Njigba.
They do get 10 back, but still a ways to go on fourth.
Well, he's had the interception woes in this one, Charles, and that time a little bold to throw it into double coverage, but he beat the double coverage.
Yeah, but I admire that he still will challenge defenders downfield, even though the ball's been in jeopardy a few times in this game. A nice ball there against multiple defenders, and they advance it downfield.
And he finds Lockett in the end zone. Touchdown, Seattle.
A great play there. 27 yards.
And the Seahawks have a chance to tie the ball game here in the final minute of the third.
Extra point up and through by Myers. And we are all tied at 28. So right back to square one. Tied at 28 as he kicks it away.
And a nice return sets him up pretty good here right at the 30-yard line.
The New York offense taking over for their next possession.
We got a brand new ball game, all even after that last touchdown, so every drive now becoming a little more critical here in the second half.
And he gets this up across the 35 before he's out of bounds. It's a 6-yard gain on the ground, and that'll make it second and 4. And as they come to the line, they will not be able to get off another play as time has run out on this third quarter.
You are watching the NFL on EA Sports. Ball on the 36 now. Here's a second and 4. They'll go again with Hall.
And he'll be brought down right at the 45-yard line.
46 yards rushing for him now with a couple of touchdown runs to boot.
A quick throw out to Hardman on the perimeter. So that'll be no better than an incompletion. And that'll bring up second down. And now they're in the hurry-up. On play action, Rodgers. Got a man, that's Lazard. And that'll wind up moving the chains again as the tackle's going to be made at the Seahawks 28. So on the other side of the field now, it's 1st and 10 as they've got things rolling on this drive.
Here's a quick throw out to Wilson.
So they'll get nothing out of that play, and that will bring up second down.
Rodgers wants to change the look. That's thrown quickly out wide to Lazard.
And out of bounds right around the 20. They'll go for a gain of 7. And it makes it 3rd down and 2 yards to go.
They'll come to the line needing only 2 yards to gain the first here.
Rodgers looking to throw on 3rd and 2. Touchdown, Jets!
Garrett Wilson,
a 20-yard touchdown.
And the Jets answer back with a touchdown of their own to break our tie and take the lead here in the 4th.
Zerline connects on the extra point, and they will take a 7-point lead.
Seahawks 28. Frank Zerline to kick off for the Jets.
Now after the touchdown, it's Zerline. He'll kick it away.
Here's Moore. He will return it. And in hindsight, probably should have taken a knee as he only gets this out to the 16-yard line.
At their own 16-yard line.
Here's the Seattle offense ready to get this drive underway. They now trail by 7 after that last touchdown here in the fourth quarter. What a big spot for this offense. See if they can cobble something together on this drive. All 3 timeouts plus the 2-minute warning. Here's 1st and 10. On first down, it's Smith. It's caught. Lockett. And he'll lose yardage on the play back at the 37-yard line.
So they take the flag and the yardage that comes with it. This is 1st and 10.
Now Gino on first down. And this will be incomplete. Physical play on the football there, and it's 2nd down.
They'll come up now on 2nd down.
2nd and 10, Smith again. Going for Metcalf on the deep ball. And that will be incomplete. Trying to dial up the long one way out there, but it'll be 3rd down.
Trying to get a big strike right there and hopefully tie this game up in the late going. But the coverage was there, and this winds up incomplete.
Throwing on 3rd down, Smith.
On a bad time late for a poor throw. It's intercepted.
Picked up by Jordan Whitehead. And they will be set up now as he brings this thing all the way back inside the 20.
So from inside the 20, here's 1st and 10 at the 18. They'll give to Hall.
And he'll take it from the 18 to the 15, a gain of 3. So it's Jets football as we get you reset here. Have to imagine this will be on the ground as well as they come up 2nd and 7.
He's going to get it again. Just looking to get forward and protect the ball.
And he'll fight his way down right around the 12. Rodgers to throw. And he fires one, but incomplete.
Certainly appeared to take away his first read, and by the time he tried to look elsewhere and find an open target, the coverage was too good. That one falls incomplete.
And here's a big one now. Trying to hold this lead. They're going to go for it here on 4th down. Back to throw. Rodgers. He's going to have his running back. It's complete.
And the Jets are going to have 1st and goal as they try to finish off this drive with 6 points. Going for the knockout punch. They'll try and run.
And he powers through the first wave, but he's going to be swallowed up behind the line of scrimmage.
One more time with Hall.
And he's across for the touchdown. And in the final minute, that should just about seal it. He keeps carrying the ball into the end zone, and in this one, he's sort of carrying the team on his back.
He's the reason that they lead right now. No question about it. And you talk about on his back, he's not minding the extra weight at all, is he? Carrying that just as lightly as he does the football.
Yeah,
what a great performance so far.
Those 3 touchdowns, and it's got him in the lead. Zerline good with a PAT. And the lead now up to 14.
42. Seahawks 28. Greg Zerline to kick off for the Jets.
Now after the touchdown, it's Zerline. He'll kick it away.
From the end zone, here comes Eskridge. And he's up past the 20 to the 22-yard line.
The Seahawks take over 1st and 10. At their own
They'll come
22-yard
up
line.
1st and 10 here. Smith to throw. That is taken in by the tight end Fant. Now the Seahawks going to use the first of their timeouts as they get the stoppage with just under 50 seconds remaining in the fourth. And this is intercepted, and that should do it. Picked up by Jordan Whitehead. And the Jets are going to have the football here at their own 35-yard line. So the penalty on the offense, no need to accept that. They'll decline it, and the interception will stand.
On top of that, she good for me. Made me wanna say, even though I got plenty, if I'm down to my last penny, I still gotta back up, cause it's on this old train line, I'ma get it done. Now I got the party jumping like it's double dutch. Then we spun the block, came back, double up like, ooh, I got a, and a, yeah, met her uptown, but she from the borough, better known as the boogie down. All sookie now, get up out the kitchen, man, I'm cooking now. Brother man, slip me skin, suck it to me, and they gotta shut their mouth when they talking to me. I look around, it's a whole lot of fraction mamas, but I hit the highs, man, don't want the drama. Hey, peace and love, baby, keep it groovy. Every time we pop out, you know it's a movie. If I'm in hot water, then it's a jacuzzi. I gotta shake, so I'm throwing deuces. I gotta, even when I'm down bad, yeah, I know how to bounce back, cause you know I gotta, and she look good, don't she? On top of that, she good for me. Made me wanna say, even though I got plenty, if I'm down to my last penny, I still gotta, I still gotta. Talking what you doing here. I got a half a mind to hit you with a split you, get up off the wall, go on, get it moving here. Yeah, I'm just catching the vibe. I told the valet, take your time, it might get a ride. Floating through the front door, my modest attire. And good Lord, mama, you know you looking divine. I had to turn around, double take a look at that. Girl, you got good taste, where you cook it at? You can mingle with the cool kids. I'm out here sweating like a preacher in a pool pit.
EA Sports coverage of the NFL brings us to the heart of Texas and the very wonderful AT&T Stadium in Arlington.
Straight ahead, we've got a pretty good one on tap here, as it'll be the New York Jets taking on the Dallas Cowboys.
Greg Zuerlein now. He'll handle the honors to get us started. And we are underway from AT&T Stadium. And able to take it past the 25 and up to the 28-yard line.
Here we go, 47. Then we're going to 53.
Looking to pass, first play is Prescott.
And a big loss here as he's taken down. Carl Lawson with a little how do you do as he gets in there for the sack.
A lot of talk the other day about them wanting to quiet this home crowd early and often. Very first play of the game, they do just that.
You're exactly right about that, because that's often a conversation when you go on the road and you travel. Hey, let's take the crowd out of it. What a great way of doing so by putting the quarterback on the deck.
Oh, his first throw of the game going to be intercepted.
Adrian Amos with a pick, and he brings it back to right around the 26-yard line.
They'll take over first and 10 at the 26-yard line.
Running left, it's Hall.
Give him 12 yards there, and the Jets have the first.
Here's a 1st and 10 at the 14-yard line.
They fake the give. Now Rodgers.
This pass out wide to Hall.
And he'll go down here at the 12-yard line. Just a gain of a couple there, and it'll be 2nd down.
All defenses worry that whenever anyone catches the ball and has a head of steam come out of the backfield, it could turn into a big play with missed tackles or he runs through people. But they were right there waiting, and they stopped him for a minimal gain.
Jump out! 26.
Now a play fake. Rodgers.
There's Hall bringing in another one.
And here he'll get it down to the 7.
I spy a couple of extra defensive backs on the field for Dallas.
Cowboys in the dime on 3rd.
They'll run with Hall.
And he's in. Touchdown, Jets.
Breece Hall
taking it in from 7 yards away.
And the Jets use the early turnover to get on the board first here in this one.
We see this a lot on 3rd and short yardage, especially down here in the red zone. They're going to sell out to stop the run, try and hold them to a field goal. But once the running back gets past the first wave, the resistance can evaporate after that. And he not only picks up the first, but he takes it all the way into the end zone.
Now after the touchdown, it's Zuerlein. He'll kick it away.
Kevontae Turpin now from his end zone.
Well, now how about this return?
And good starting field position. He'll get this one all the way up to about the 35-yard line.
The Dallas offense here set to begin the drive. They threw an interception the first time they had the football, wound up leading to a touchdown the other way. How do you approach drive number 2?
Going back to your game plan coming in, everyone has matchups that they like better than others, or they think they have an advantage. Dial up some of those plays. Try and go to those spots and get your offense moving.
On 1st and 10, Prescott. There again is Cooks, complete. And he gets it down a yard or 2 shy of the 30 before he's out of bounds. That'll give them 8 that time, and they'll be left with 2nd and a couple.
Hey, kill.
Here's Prescott. Over the middle, and it's incomplete.
They certainly thought he had an open look beyond the first down marker to his receiver, but they just couldn't connect, and that will send them back to the drawing board.
Trying to run forward with Pollard. Boy, no chance as he was met and dropped behind the line there. So they'll say no to the 50-yard field goal try. Instead, the offense out there, they're going for it.
Hey, kill.
Prescott now sliding out of the pocket.
Open man Lamb, it's complete. And he is going to have the Cowboys first down. They need it 4, they got 8, and it results in a conversion on 4th down.
And that was just a good job there of being mobile and creating something.
Being able to extend a play and get people open or buy yourself more time to run with the football, that's a really nice job there.
And they're knocking on the door now. There's a good run there. We're going to take this to about the 10-yard line.
Play action now. Prescott rolling to his right. To the goal line, but it's incomplete.
Barton, I think he's got to be careful as he continues to try to extend plays because he's already been intercepted in this game. And the coverage, they continue to challenge all of his receivers downfield.
Now Prescott.
Swinging this out for Pollard.
And here he'll get it down to the 7. And they'll be in search of 6 yards here on 3rd down. This is now the 9th play of the drive. And he is into the end zone for the Cowboy touchdown. Tony Pollard taking it in from 7 yards away.
And the Cowboys are an extra point away from evening this one up.
And oh, he missed it. No good. And they'll remain down by a point. So with the missed PAT in his rearview mirror, he goes back out to kick this one off.
Hardman going to bring it out of the end zone. And no alley to be found. The coverage was solid, and he's dropped at the 18. Jets offense coming up now to start their next drive. A lot of time for this unit to game plan on the sideline after that drive that they watched the other side just score. But remember, last time they were out, they scored as well. We'll see if they can seize that momentum right back.
And they have had a lot of time to cool off from reaching the end zone the last time. So have they been able to keep themselves mentally sharp and into this game, even though they haven't been on the field? And you and I both know, one big play, though, gets them right back up to that level.
In trouble, and the ball's out. It's in the end zone loose. And this will be scooped up in the end zone. The defender gets there, and it's a touchdown. Once that ball was loose, the question was, would this be 2 or would it be 6? It's 6. The defense able to pounce on it.
And for the offense, the training didn't really kick in, did it? Once that ball comes loose, you've got to get on it, make sure that you recover it, or make sure you punch it out of the end zone. Anything but give it to the defense to score a touchdown.
Prescott now after the fumble recovery. And he's going to be taken down. It's a sack, and they fail on the try for 2. Well, not content with a first quarter lead, I guess. They're going to go onside kick. And the Jets have got it. So an onside kick failed in the first quarter. Not sure I completely see the logic there.
It's not apparent, is it? You almost have to go deeper, I think, and maybe if we try and work along with them and speculate a little bit here, they must feel like they need to steal possessions in this game, and maybe they don't match up possession for possession with the opposite team. They've got to steal it and try and gain an advantage, and they tried. They just didn't get it done.
On play action, now Rodgers. And that one is incomplete. And it also concludes quarter number 1. We are in for a good one as we're through 1 on EA Sports. Here now is 2nd and 10, again from the 41. Here's Rodgers to throw. Looking left side, and he's got a man. That's Hall. And he's going to be brought down just shy of the 5 at the 6. Play action. Now it's Rodgers.
He dumps this one off here to Hall.
And he gets halfway there from the 6 to the 3 on a gain of 3.
I know it was a gain, but you have to sense probably a little bit of disappointment there, because when it's out there in open space, I think they expect to get more out of a play, don't you?
Especially when you're getting it to your guy out of the backfield. You're expecting him to be able to create something, be a little more shifty.
Yeah, no doubt about it. Good open field tackling held it to an okay gain.
They'll try to run with Hall.
And the D not yielding much there. He's only going to get a yard to about the 2. The line of scrimmage is the 2 here on 3rd and goal.
Hall again.
And he's going to take it in for a Jets touchdown.
Breece Hall
with his 2nd touchdown here in this first half.
And the Jets have retaken the lead. So his strong first half continues as he finds the end zone here for the second time.
And definitely good blocking at the point of attack, and you just have to love watching the way he can create space down near the goal line, and he's able to take it into the end zone.
Zerline connects on the extra point, and the lead is now 2. Now after the touchdown, it's Zerline. He'll kick it away.
And here comes a return from the middle of the end zone. And ultimately cannot get this out to the 25-yard line as he's dropped it to 23.
At their own 23-yard line.
About set for this next drive by the Cowboys offense. They'll run with Pollard to begin the drive.
Down the left sideline. He's on his way.
Touchdown, Cowboys! Tony Pollard with his second touchdown here in this first half.
And the Cowboys are able to strike quickly here as they are in for 6.
They had just given up the lead, and they get it right back.
Yeah, how about that? Answered quickly. Got right back to it. And look, long drives have their place. We know that. They can wear teams down. But when you hit them with big plays like that, that can really be a shot to them. A big-time one.
Yeah, one play, but now your defense is probably saying, man, we could have used a little more rest over here. And he is into the end zone again. So get him some oxygen. He scores on the long run and then punches in the two-point conversion for good measure. The kick team out there for the Cowboys as they run up to send this one away.
And good starting field position. He'll get this one all the way up to about the 35-yard line.
At their own 35-yard line.
Jets offense coming up now to start their next drive.
Right now, we've got a little bit of an offensive masterpiece going on both sides, moving the football, scoring points. It's almost like somebody put the defense on rookie mode in this one. I mean, we haven't even left the first half, Charles, and we're certainly on pace for a shootout.
An excellent start for both offenses. The fans have to be enjoying this to see all these points go up on the board. As a former defender, you know I'm not enjoying this at all. But right now, both these teams just trading haymakers. Let's see if anyone slips up first. Can anyone counter with a nice little jab and get things going in their direction?
From midfield, here's Rodgers. And that is incomplete. He couldn't hold on through the contact. Brings up second down.
As his old brain remembers, when I see 5 wide receivers on the field as a defender, I know the ball's coming out hot. They expected it and got there and popped it free.
So after the incompletion on first, now 2nd and 10.
Out of the gun, they run it with Hall. And great blocking downfield as he's got this almost to the 35-yard line.
On play action, it's Rodgers.
All right, rifles one, and that's going to be intercepted. Picked off by Damone Clark.
Well, look, we're watching a quarterback here that's obviously been around for a long time. That's a throw he wishes he had back.
He certainly does, but as you well know, this is a guy that's used to taking a few chances, used to fitting it into tight windows. These are throws that he's made before. Didn't happen to get it completed in this case.
They'll go with Pollard here on first down. And that one opened up for him well as he'll take this down to the 26-yard line. 111 yards rushing for him as he has been tough to stop here this first half.
First and 10 at the 26-yard line.
2 minutes remaining in this first half of football. First down, and it's Pollard again. And he'll be brought down at the 21, just shy of the 20 in the red zone. Give him 5 on the carry there, and it'll be second down.
Brandon, 5 yards on that run. Let's get back to the huddle and make sure if you're a back, you spend time with your offensive line and give them credit. Hard to move those 300-plus pounders at the line of scrimmage, and they did for a significant chunk of yardage.
Play fake. Here's Prescott. And they're going to get him. He's sacked back around the 28. Carl Lawson. That is now 2 sacks for him here in this first half. They tried to go with a little play action there, but nobody on the defensive side bit.
Yeah, they adjusted in time and in a big way and ultimately got the sack. On offense, sometimes you're running play action just to set up a certain blocking technique. In this case, none of it worked.
On third down, it's Prescott. That's dumped off to Pollard. And he'll be brought down at the 27-yard line. They'll get only a yard out of that, and it'll bring up fourth down. And now they're not going to get the kickoff in time. And that will make this a more difficult prospect. So now on fourth down, Mike McCarthy will turn to his field goal unit. From the right hash, this from 44 yards out. And his kick here is good. And that will make this a 9-point lead. Well, they already had the early lead, and they get the interception, Charles, and now they add 3 more with the field goal.
Yeah, they're in control of how this game is playing out so far. You mentioned the early lead. Now they're expanding on it, getting plays on both sides of the ball. A winning recipe if they can keep this up.
And he'll be brought down right on the chalk of the 20. Likely time for one final snap as they start out first and 10. A final shot before half for Rodgers. Oh, and his early struggles continue. Here's another one intercepted. And he will be brought down on what will be the final play of this first half. Time for a break. We've hit halftime. 2 quarters down. 2 still remain. We step aside. This is the NFL on EA Sports. Welcome back. Halftime over. We are ready for quarter number 3. Alongside Charles Davis, I'm Brandon Gordon. The Jets going to get the football first, and they trail as well as we get back underway in this second half.
And a good return as he'll be stopped just shy of the 30-yard line.
The Jets take over first and 10 at their own 49-yard line.
Jets offense coming up now to start their next drive. And they're down on the scoreboard. Sort of a sloppy first half. And Coach Davis, if you were in the locker room, what would the message have been?
And Rodgers intercepted a third time. Picked off by Stephon Gilmore.
Down the sideline he goes.
And this would have been returned to right around the 38-yard line.
But that one is going to sting. First play of the third quarter and a turnover.
And you have to know that at halftime, they spent a lot of time going through their checklist of what they wanted to accomplish to start this third quarter. Turning it over like this was not on that list.
Not at all. And you come out of the locker room trailing, so that first drive to establish momentum is very key.
Crucial.
They run on first down as they're able to get this forward for about 4. And they're going to hurry back to the line now.
It's now second and 6 at the Jets' 34-yard line.
A second down throw for Prescott.
He finds his man, Pollard.
And he is going to lose yardage here.
Heck of a play there to get to him quickly and get him down for a loss.
I think they did a really nice job getting ready for this game, scouting, watching film, and understanding defensively what the play design was.
Prescott from the gun on third. And that's going to be incomplete. The coverage too good there. The contact popped the ball free, and it's fourth down.
I thought that was a completed pass until he came in and forced the ball from his hands. Not only did he make a nice play, he brings up fourth down.
Fourth down, Prescott. He finds his man, complete. That's Ferguson. And he's brought down, but not before he reaches the 8-yard line. Wow, first and goal, and defensively all they can do is shake their heads. Not only did they allow the conversion, but a big play as well. Slot man moves right.
They'll run with Pollard.
And he'll be stopped just outside the 5 at the 6. Give him 2 yards on that one. Second and goal now.
Not a whole lot there on first and goal, and that's what you're looking for defensively. You'll certainly live with giving up just a yard or 2 in this situation.
The 6-yard line, the line of scrimmage on second and goal. Here's Prescott. Touchdown, Cowboys!
Luke Schoonmaker
From 6 yards away.
And the Cowboys are able to stretch out their lead.
That drive that really increased their cushion felt very military to me. Very precise, methodical, that's one of the words you've taught me. And they just got it done.
And slowly but surely now starting to pull away a little bit. Things looking good for them here in the third quarter.
Not only pulling away, but you mentioned that slowly but surely. You also drain clock, too, with a drive like that. So you really give yourself an advantage.
Now Mike McCarthy going to decide to go for 2 here.
They'll try and run it here. And he will get into the end zone to bump the lead up to 3 scores. And they're able to ground it in there on the 2-point try. And you and I were talking before the game that 2-point conversions from the 15-16 season, what has changed, what hasn't changed, partner?
Yeah, I'll tell you what's changed is just your normal strategy, because now you're either kicking the football with the ball on the 15-yard line, or if you decide to go for 2, they put it on the 2-yard line. So what are you thinking as a coach? Do I risk it? Do I go for it here? Do I try and gain a strategic advantage and maybe go for 2 early? That's what people are wondering about.
And he will go down. A Cowboys sack. And now it looks like they're going to be in the hurry-up. On second down, here's Rodgers. Over the middle, and there's a Diving catch. 23 yards the pickup there.
Well, we talk all the time about playing situational football. Right now, I think the scoreboard is dictating what they need to do. Where they are in this game, they've got to push the ball downfield, take their shots, try and get big chunks of yardage in a short amount of time. That was a nice play there.
That'll be marked as a 27-yard pickup.
But one of the ways the quarterbacks keep all the receivers alive in a play, never lock in on any one guy. Make sure you keep your eyes moving, scan the field. And here he finds the open guy for a nice pickup.
Two big plays in succession. Not sure this D knows what hit him, but now they got to get ready. It's 1st and goal. They'll run with Hall. And he's in. Touchdown, Jets. Breece Hall taking it in from 2 yards out. And the Jets are able to cut into this deficit here in the final minute of the third. Rodgers and the Jet offense staying out there. They'll go for 2. Now a timeout called for by the defense. It's just their first, so 2 remaining as they burn one here in this third quarter. So the Jet offense staying on the field. They're going to go for 2. Rodgers will throw for it. Firing quickly, but it's incomplete.
I don't know about you, but I can't wait for a few years of 2-point tries and see what the data tells us, because a lot of teams want to throw the ball in this situation. This time, unsuccessfully. I just wonder if maybe running the ball might be the way to go.
With it moved up from the 3 to the 2, you would think maybe a few more attempts at running.
I think stats over time may bear out that running the ball will at least be the equal of throwing it in that situation.
Prescott on 1st down. Flush to his right. They'll get 5 out of the scramble. It's 2nd down.
Partner just a second earlier, and they might have had him because they certainly thought they were going to close in and drop him behind the line of scrimmage, but he had just enough time to dodge the pressure, and he ends up getting yardage before being stopped.
From the 34-yard line, here's 2nd down and 5. They toss it now to Pollard.
They're going to snuff this play out behind the line. We have not seen that much today. That 2nd down play nets a -4. So they'll get a little extra time to come up with his 3rd down play. Back now in Arlington. It's the Cowboys with a football. They'll be looking to tack on to their lead as we get set for the 4th. This offense so far on 3rd down, they've only converted once in 4 tries. This is 3rd and 9.
47.
Now Prescott.
Slant pass, Pollard brings it in. And he will have a Cowboys 1st down as they're able to get the 3rd down conversion.
Big hook up there, forced to throw it on 3rd down. The connection's going to keep the drive alive and also keep the clock moving.
Yeah, and from a defensive perspective, didn't get a sack, didn't knock the ball free, didn't break up the pass. The clock keeps running on you. You're in a dire situation now.
Hey, 47.
Out of the gun to give to Pollard.
And he'll take it into the end zone for a Cowboy touchdown. Tony Pollard, 26 yards. And the Cowboys have pretty well put it away here in the 4th quarter.
So an important touchdown right there is now they're really beginning to pull away.
Yeah, this was a tight game until not too long ago. But since then, they've hit the accelerator. And they pushed the lead up to 3 scores here in the fourth quarter. And I don't see them looking back.
Point after, right down the middle. And the lead is up to 18 now. Oh, this is a touch cruel here. They've got the big lead. Now they're going for the jugular with the onside kick. And the Jets have got it. Fourth quarter, it felt like they needed the football back. Unfortunately, they couldn't get it.
And I know we brought analytics into the game, and someone has said here that the data says that when a team's expecting an onside kick, 80% of the time, the team expecting it, they do actually recover the ball, which is what we saw here. I just wonder if that number is much more of a anecdotal type of a number. Kind of like when the coaches tell us, well, when you score on special teams, 93% of the time you win the game. I'm still waiting to see that number is empirical.
Rodgers now on first down. And his pass is intercepted for the 4th time today. Picked off by Trayvon Diggs. And the Cowboys are going to have great field position here as this is returned just shy of midfield. So that changes things. You get the interception, and then to boot, a good return tacked on.
And really it was down to him versus the quarterback on the return, and that's one you would think the defender would win. But a nice job there of seeing the play all the way to the end.
Got a man, it's caught inside the 10. Touchdown, Cowboys. Tony Pollard, 51 yards. And the Cowboys are able to strike quickly to add on to their lead.
Well, this is exactly where I expect teams to take a shot. Right after a turnover, you count on the defense being a little bit jumbled coming out on the field, maybe catch them back on their heels, and that's exactly what they did there. They threw it downfield and really created a big play.
Well, you said jumbled. They were the definition of jumbled defensively. One play and into the end zone. Oh, a little cruel here. They're going to go for the onside kick up big. And the Jets have got it. And that's why you have your hands team out there on the field. Those are the best guys ready to make that play.
And let's face it, it was executed well. It wasn't a bad kick. It wasn't anything like that. Just that the normal outcome actually came to play. Analytics will tell you it's a very low possibility of getting the ball for the team kicking it in an onside kick situation.
You're all about the numbers, aren't you?
All about the numbers, baby. It's a new game now.
They don't lie. So second down, still 10 yards to go. Ball on the 43. On play action, Rodgers. And oh my goodness, here's a 5th interception. And the Cowboys are going to have it here at their own 15. I think you and I were a little surprised back earlier in the game when he threw his 2nd interception. I mean, who would have thought a quarterback of his caliber picked now 5 times?
It's beyond stunning to me because we're used to that with maybe a quarterback with less experience or less talent. But a quarterback of his caliber, I can't believe.
And now this is intercepted. My goodness. Now he's free to midfield. And he's just across midfield and down at the 49-yard line. Trying to shake off the interception. He'll look to throw. Oh, he dropped it. And that's pretty indicative of the way this one's gone. So now 2nd and 10 after the incompletion on first down. Throwing is Rodgers. He'll let this go for the end zone. And my goodness, another interception. And the Cowboys are going to get the football here at their own 40-yard line. I think it's safe to say this is a game he's not going to forget anytime soon, Charles. 3 interceptions.
It's rare that we see 3 interceptions by one team, let alone by an individual. And I think that after the 2nd one, he's probably telling his teammates, any ball that's in the air, it's going to be mine. And that turned out to be true.
Now here's a pass on first down that's knocked away and incomplete.
A CD, they're up big, but they're still passing it. I mean, this is an offense that's had a lot of success in this game, and it seems like they're just having fun out there.
And it does feel like there's been a shift out there, doesn't it, partner? Listen, if you're up, you can continue to do what you want to do. It's up to the other team to make you change how you do things. They'll continue to throw it around until stopped.
Out of his hands quickly to CD Lamb.
Second catch for him today, and it'll wind up a first down. And they're going to speed things up here.
First and 10 at the 44-yard line.
Prescott looks to throw on first. Oh, he's going to let this go for the end zone. And this will be caught. And the carnage continues. It's another touchdown.
So still throwing here in the fourth quarter with a pretty sizable lead, and now that lead even more sizable. And if nothing else here, CD, a chance to pile on some stats before this one wraps up, and he did just that.
Brandon, convention tells us it's time for them to get off the gas a little bit, right? But you and I both know the receivers don't want them to, because, as you noted, this is their chance to pile on the stats. If they got their way, they try to get every single spot in the depth chart points before this game is over.
Extra point right down the middle. And this one was over a while ago as they just add on to that big lead. Set now to kick this one away, and off it goes. And they're going to start this drive in pretty good shape, up past the 30. The New York offense taking over for their next possession. Where we stand right now in the fourth quarter, this one pretty much out of reach. And, Charles, I know they're going to be disappointed about several things with this ball game, but the self-inflicted wounds, they've had several turnovers. And now here is another interception. Picked up by Trayvon Diggs. And he'll get this back to the 32-yard line.
Well, they've got the huge lead. Now they have another interception on the defense.